Here it is. This is the first version of the homemade forge. A concrete lined metal bucket. I got some coal, bituminous, I don't know if I'm saying it right, bituminous coal actually. And I got a little blower set up there blowing through the conduit, and I'm trying to get that coal burning hot and pure into what they call coke. I'm learning more and more about it. I'm trying to get those coals burning hot and red, and then I'm gonna put in a little railroad spikeroo right there, and we're gonna repurpose it. We're gonna make it into something cool. I'm thinking a knife, a blade. We're gonna heat it up. We're gonna beat it. We're gonna shape it, mold it into what we want, and then we'll normalize it, and then we'll temper it, and then we'll heat treat it for tempering and make it into a good knife. And so I pulled that thing up out of the river with magnet fishing, and my magnet fishing has brought me in tons of scrap wrought iron, and we're gonna repurpose it and make it into something really cool, something useful, something new. So that's the plan. But now we got to get these coals hot, and we'll see how this type of homemade forge works. Keep that air pumping, keep it going. All right, stay tuned. Things I pulled out of the river, that big wrought iron grate thing is going to be my anvil. I got to beat those spikeroos off first and make it nice and flat and clean. But that's a 100-pound slab of wrought iron, so that's going to be my portable anvil. Along with wanting to heat up that railroad spike and turn it into a knife, is one of my first priority is I got a whole bucket of rusty metal slag. What I'm hoping to do is to put that slag on top of the red hot coals. I should probably do that right now actually, and turn it into hammer slag or scrap, basically iron ore burned off and made into refined ore, and then I can purge and purify even more. But basically the same idea. Iron ore is just ore with iron with a lot of impurities, and so was rusty metal slag. So we're going to try to do that and make it into hammer slag. While that coal is over there getting hot, let's go ahead and clean up this anvil a little bit. I already took out those two spikes. Let's just beat the snot out of this and make it not so slagalicious right here. That way, as I'm bringing my hot iron over here that I'm trying to purge of impurities, then I won't be getting impurities on it when I put it on my anvil. I know this thing has years and years of rust on it, but if I can get some stuff off it, that would help. Well, it's better, and I'll probably have some more time to clean it up more as coal is burning hot. So that's a start right there. We're trying this again. The cement forge was good, it held heat well, but the flaw was that I should have made it with the pipe, the conduit sticking into it, and a little metal grid work in there to keep the stuff from clogging up the conduit, because that really needs a lot of oxygen. Those coals eat that oxygen up so much. My little blower is not enough either. I got to upgrade to a bigger blower, but I'm just starting, just having fun. And so we got the big fire pit here, put all my coal I was using in there, some wood, and man, those coals are getting cherry hot inside there. See if I can get close without burning my phone. Just all about, there we go, there it is right there. There we go, you can see it in there, and I got a little railroad spike in there. I'm gonna shape into something. I'm gonna make something. I'm determined. We got ourselves a pretty good coal fire going down there, and I know I've concluded that I need a way better air pump. That's a dinky thing. I'm gonna need a leaf blower or something, but I got some cherry red coals going on right there where that railroad bolt is, so I think I can beat on a little bit today. This is called when you don't have a bellows or a leaf blower, you improvise. And trust me, I'm just doing this for laughs, but I thought it'd be funny. Oh, that's funny. It's funny. It worked. It worked, but it's so hilarious. And I'm afraid I'm going to fall into the fire, so no more of that. So this is a new blacksmithing kit put out by IKEA called the Aerodyne Bellows. And all you need is one Aerodyne bicycle not used for exercise and 4 masonry blocks. And you got yourself an Aerodyne bike bellows. Doesn't work very well. Making progress. This is pure silica, Quartz Rock, crushed into sand, used as a flux. Pure silica. It's used to purge out the impurities. With fresh batteries, this little blower is not bad at all. Just I burned through 4D batteries just getting the coal up to temp. So I need something better. I mean, you can hear that coal in there. That's the sound of coal burning. It's awesome. Well, I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to today, but We had fun. We got to try out this mortar forge, which worked well. It held well, held its strength well, but there's a design flaw. I need to have air coming in from the bottom of the coal pile. Maybe I can still save this and drill a hole into it and stick a conduit in it or scrap it. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna try to save it. This, however, just using a fire pit, getting some coal, some actual charcoal going in there along with the wood coal, and feeding it some hot air, or feeding it some air, a lot of air, a lot more air than I was giving it with this little dinky thing. That seemed to work the best. I can get that thing, once I got those coals burning, I could get that piece of iron cherry hot in like a minute, just with this little amount of air. So if you're gonna do a coal forge, do it something like this and give it a lot of air. But I had fun trying. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just quench it with some oil. Call it good for today. That's not working real well, so I'm just going to use straight water. Quench it. There's a lot of heat in this thing, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, I mean, just from what little I did to it, oops, it looks a whole lot less like rusted metal and more like cleaner steel. So this, already what I did, purged and purified the metal a little bit. So now that I got the system down better, I can do better next time. Well, thank you very much for tuning into my video and watching my first homemade forge experience. Tune in next time when you see my brand new forge, much better designed. But the point is, I'm having fun. You gotta have hobbies, right?